Thank you for tuning in. We have some breaking news. An Ontario court has dismissed an appeal from Michael Rafferty. He is the man convicted of kidnapping, sexually assaulting, and killing 8-year-old Tori Stafford. Rafferty was found guilty in 2012, 3 years after the Woodstock, Ontario girl was abducted and killed. Today, his lawyers were in court asking for a new trial, claiming the judge made several errors.
When I seen Mike with Tori on his lap, I turned my head because I didn't want to see it. I could hear her calling my name.
On a chilling afternoon of April 8, 2009, 8-year-old Victoria Elizabeth Marie Stafford, fondly known as Tori, was seen leaving her school, Oliver Stevens Public School.
Appeared to be struggling in the video, and the woman was described as between 19 to 25 years of age.
But for Tori, it was the last time she was seen alive. A security camera captured her at 3:32 p.m. being led down Fife Avenue in Woodstock by a woman. When Tori failed to return home, her grandmother reported her missing at 6:04 p.m. Suspicion initially fell on Tori's mother, Tara McDonald, due to a delay in reporting her daughter missing. The security footage led the police to believe that the woman with Tori was her mother. However, this woman was later identified as Terri-Lynne McClintic, who confessed to luring Tori into a vehicle with the promise of showing her a puppy.
The DVD that's just been released to the media here is basically the same surveillance DVD that we had, or the same surveillance information we had. What they've done is they've taken a little bit of the cloudiness away from it to hopefully enhance the original image.
The disappearance of Tori Stafford sent shockwaves through the community. The police conducted ground searches, and the case was even featured on America's Most Wanted. On May 20th, 2009, the police charged Michael Rafferty with first-degree murder and Terri-Lynne McClintic as an accessory to murder.
The girl who's on the video who walks away with Tori has been identified, and she's been identified as her and Tori being in your car. And the three of you and her and Tori, go to the Guelph area, go to the Home Depot, okay? And the grabbing of Tori, there was a planned event that you were going to grab her. You were going to grab a girl. This other person was going to do it. The other person got the girl, put her in your car, all right? And then there's other steps that are taken from there. Okay, there's things that happen at Home Depot. There's things that happen outside of Guelph. And there's things that happen to Tori, all right, before she's gone. You're involved in it.
Michael Rafferty and Terri-Lynne McClintic emerged from problematic backgrounds which perhaps played a part in the dark paths they chose. Rafferty was known to have a troubled childhood, filled with incidents that hinted at a life spiraling into criminality. McClintic, on the other hand, had a significantly more disturbed childhood. She was born to a stripper who gave her away to another stripper, Carol McClintic, to raise. Carol was described as a terrible role model, lacking basic parenting skills at best. Terri-Lynne was exposed to drugs at a young age, using oxycodone and Percocets with her adopted mother, who was also an alcoholic and drug addict.
So, best you can, just draw where the car was, where that rock pile was, anything else around it that you think is important, okay?
Can I start with like the laneway?
Yeah, that's
fine. Was the biggest jump out thing. I know the way that was, and it was like, kind of halfway from where like the laneway may have gone in more, but I know like the only part that wasn't covered, like that was still was able to drive on was the part that we were on, and that.
Going back, the arrest was a significant turn in the case, shedding light on the sinister events that led to Tori's death. The charges against McClintic were later altered to first-degree murder and unlawful confinement, highlighting her direct involvement in the crime.
What specific sex acts took place between Mike and Tori?
That I saw?
Yeah.
Mike was sitting like this in a car seat, like with his feet out the back door. Tori on his lap. Sitting he was sitting. There was a couple he turned her around to maybe a couple times. It wasn't quick.
The search for Tori's body continued, with the law enforcement tirelessly scouring different areas, following leads. The investigation led to the grim discovery on July 21, 2009, when police confirmed that remains found near Mount Forest 2 days earlier were those of Tori Stafford. The discovery brought a painful closure to her family and the community. The image of Tori's remains, clothed only in a Hannah Montana t-shirt and a pair of butterfly earrings, is a haunting reminder of the innocence lost. The trial that followed was full of emotion. The evidence tabled against Rafferty and McClintic was overwhelming, sealing their fate as they were handed down life sentences. McClintic was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole for 25 years. On the other hand, Rafferty's trial commenced on March 5, 2012, where he faced charges for the kidnapping, sexual assault, and first-degree murder of Tori Stafford. The dark saga of Michael Rafferty and Terri-Lynne McClintic reminds us of the malice some individuals harbor. As the years roll by, the memories of Tori live on. Join us next time for more shocking tales in the midst of seemingly peaceful societies.